Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be dropping 2 videos today. One is just my sleek ponytail tutorial, and this one is going to be my body modification video. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, like even before I started like actually doing YouTube videos. I've been wanting to do it forever because I have quite a few piercings. I just want to say this video is mainly going to be me talking. I might insert a photo here and there. I'm going to go over about the time I got them done. I don't remember for all of them. And then I think I'm going to try to rate it 1 through 10. I feel like rating piercings is a little different than rating tattoos, but I'm gonna try. And yeah. Okay, first I have my first lobes. Okay. If you know me, you know I always have big hoops, okay? So these are not my big pair. These used to be my biggest pair, so you can kind of like see the difference. And then until I got these ones, so girl's best friend are a pair of hoops. Like what Sorority said, bigger the hoop, bigger the success. You feel me? We are not slut shaming over here, okay? Anyways, I got my first lobes pierced a few times when I was a baby. I think they fell out or something. I think my mom said a few times. So I don't remember the pain level. Sorry about that. But next I have my second lobe, and I got those done in, I believe, 6th grade. And I went to Claire's at the mall to use a little gun, and I remember I was really scared. And this lady with like nails like that long, okay, came up to me. She was like, "Oh, you're getting your ears pierced. It's not gonna hurt. It's gonna be like," and she flicked me in the leg, and I'm like, okay. And then she pierced one ear, and I was all like tense in my chair, and she pierced it, and I started cracking up laughing. Like, it didn't hurt at all, okay? It was pretty funny. And then she did the next one, and I was laughing again like it was nothing, okay? So that was probably like a 2. Like, it wasn't bad at all. And then next I have my third lobe, which I got at Euphoria at Lloyd Center, and this was done with a needle, so it actually surprisingly did hurt a bit. And I'm like, oh, my third hole, it's lobe, it's no big deal. Kind of did hurt, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd say like a 6 though. Like, it hurt more than I thought it would, but I'd still say like a 6. And that was either, gosh, I'm thinking this year, 2019, but it could have been like November to December. I'm not entirely sure though. I went with my best friend. This top hoop, I believe it was the summer going into sophomore year, and I got it done at Tattoo 42 in Beaverton. I actually have a video of that one. But it wasn't that bad. I'd say a 7.5. Okay, I got my second hoop the beginning of May 2018. Me and my mom went, and I was supposed to be getting my Medusa, and then I chickened out because I was so scared. So I ended up getting cartilage, which hurt pretty bad, okay? And then I got a hoop because studs get stuck in my hair, and I hate that. So yeah, wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, I really like my cartilage. My 6th piercing on this ear is my forward helix. I just got that one like end of July 2019 or beginning of August. I can't remember. I think it was in July, but I'm not sure. With my friends, we all got piercings, and I'm like, I'm running out of places to pierce, okay? So yeah, forward helix was definitely a 9. It hurt pretty badly. I used to have this like piercing idea. I really wanted to do 3 gems, like small to big on this side, and then 2 right here. But then I got this pierced, and I realized how badly it hurt. And then I got the second hoop pierced, and you had to pierce it like at an angle to make the hoops fall the same way. So I realized how badly that hurts. Piercing is slower, and I changed my mind. And we're gonna go to my right ear, and I have my industrial bar, which I got my sophomore year, I think in February. And started at the top, made his way to the bottom. This didn't hurt like at all, at all. But the top part hurt a lot, like just as bad as like the forward helix, you know. So I'd say that was an 8, a 9. It hurt pretty bad. So that covers my ears. Next, I'm gonna go to my face. I have both sides of my nose pierced. Okay, I got the right side done in August going into my freshman year, and I think it was about an 8. My eyes watered, but I think it was just a nerve. Like, I don't know, it wasn't that bad. It was quick. That's what I remember about piercings, that they're really quick. Then I got my left side August 2017 when I was going into college. Yeah, I'd rate that an 8. And right now I have nose bones because I always rip out the left side for some reason. So I'm like, get a nose bone. It's a little harder to snag, but they snag all the time and I just have to pop it through really quick. It's a little ridiculous. Next is my septum, one of my favorites. I got this done, I think, my sophomore year in October, so 2015. It was like a 2.5 to 3 out of 10. It didn't hurt at all. It's funny because lately I've had it flipped up a lot. That's one of the reasons how I talked my mom into letting me get my septum, was because I can just flip it up whenever, and it's just like here 1 second and gone the next. Next is my Medusa. It's another one of my favorite piercings. This one hurt really bad. Like, I'd say like a 10 out of 10. I cussed for this one. I'm not even gonna lie. I just totally played it down because I'm like, I wanted it done for a long time, but I do like it. I have a 3/8 bar in right now, but I feel like my lip still swells like at nighttime, which is really weird. But so it makes me kind of think that the bar is not long enough, but it like fits. But at nighttime, it's just like not working, you know? I don't know. Next, I have my nipples, which obviously I'm not gonna show, but I got these done at a different place. I was kind of like, iffy about the place. And then I kind of did a little more research and I'm like, okay, taking stuff that people said with a grain of salt. It sucked though, because you couldn't have someone in the room with you unless you're like underage, but I just felt like it would have been nice if someone was holding my hand. And I was like, maybe it's because I'm getting my nipples pierced, but no, like you actually couldn't. Like my mom got her cartilage and our neighbor got her cartilage done and we couldn't be in there. But they probably just didn't want it crowded, but I don't know. The lady was kind of rude. You know, I'm scared. My chest is a sensitive area. I was scared, okay? And she was just kind of rude, very like short with me, like marked them, had me lay down. She grabbed the needle and was all getting ready, and I'm like, you're not gonna use clamps? She's like, no, we don't use clamps here, they make them uneven. And I was like, think of that meme that it's like the little, like the woman calculated the freaking math problems, like that's what I was thinking. I'm like, how would a clamp make something uneven? Because like use a clamp, it like smashes the skin, the needle just goes straight through. Like, yeah, it could be slanted like this, but definitely not uneven, because she grabbed my nipple and like forced it through, okay? It was the worst. I also feel like a clamp would have made it not hurt as badly, but it hurt so badly. I'd rate it like a 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 10. Like, it was pretty bad. And she did one, and I'm like, oh, like that hurt. And then she walked around the table to do the other one, and I'm like, can I do this right now? And then she just did it, and again, I was like, oh, like, this hurt really badly. Pretty quick. Clamp would have been quicker. Like, if I were to redo that, I definitely would have got my nipple pierced somewhere else. Just more friendly customer service, and besides the point, like, besides going to this location, I just think I'd prefer clamps. I have the top and bottom of my belly button, and those, again, another of my favorites. I'll actually insert a picture really quick to show you guys, so I don't want to like stand up and lift up my shirt and stuff. Top piercing I got, I think, again, my sophomore year of high school, and it hurt really bad. Before I get piercings, I watch videos of people getting the piercing. I literally watch the piercer start to pierce, and someone like move their leg and the needle falls out and they have to like re-pierce it. Lift it up my leg, and I'm just like, I did the exact thing that I know not to do from watching these videos. That one was like probably a 8 or 9 out of 10. It did hurt, and I remember asking people at school and they're like, no, that one doesn't hurt, but it hurt to me, honestly. And the bottom of my belly button, that one didn't hurt that much. I think it was like a 5 out of 10. Just wanted to show you guys a close-up of my piercings. Okay, that is all of my piercings. As you can see, I numbered it. So I have 18 piercings. Okay. I want the tattoos. The first tattoo I ever got was my rose on my sternum. I think I got it like September 9th, 2017, right before I started college. I've seen like different rose sternum tattoos and I actually wanted this like silhouette of a rose and it was like longer. I knew a few people who got that one, but I still wanted it, and then I found the one that looks like mine. And I just fell in love and I'm like, I have to have it. I told him that I wanted it just like the photo. I didn't take it into consideration that the photo looked like the tattoo was gray. So my tattoo is gray. And I would have preferred black, you know, but I still like it. And he told me that he would touch it up for free, but I'm scared that the lines are gonna be thicker. I think it looks really good right now. It's what I asked for. I'm just like scared that they might turn out thicker. The stem didn't hurt that much. It only started hurting when you got to the petals. I was like bracing myself, okay, because this is my first tattoo. But it wasn't bad at all. And like I said, it's kind of weird to rate tattoos, but I think it'd be like a 5 for the stem and maybe like a 8 for the petals. And then the next tattoos I got are actually on my ankle. Sarcopha, the size didn't hurt, but that right there on my shin hurt really badly. The one on my right foot on the side of my Achilles tendon hurt very badly. I was like pouring sweat, okay? Pouring sweat, probably like 9 or a 10 out of 10. It hurt really badly. It felt like someone was sawing at my Achilles tendon. Not great, okay? It says Rebecca with a rose on my like the side of my Achilles. And then the other one's across the front of my ankle and it says Sankofa. So Rebecca's my mom's name. She's truly my best friend, okay? So I just wanted to get a little tattoo in honor of my mother, okay? I'm so sweet, I know. And then Sankofa, and I got these at the same time with my friend. Sankofa, I learned about in high school actually in my senior inquiry class, so it's kind of funny. Slay translates to it's not taboo to like fetch what is at risk of being forgotten. Okay, so basically when doing research on this word, it just talks about how important your past is and how you shouldn't forget it or like shove it under the rug. You should embrace it, remember, and take that as you move into the future. Remember where you came from, remember what has happened, remember the pain that you or others have felt. I see it two ways. I see it as like history. History often repeats itself, so it's like you shouldn't forget that these horrible things have happened. You should remember and let it guide you in the future, you know. And also personal, just I feel like through all the trauma and struggles everyone has been through, I feel like you shouldn't forget about that, because that definitely shaped you into the person that you are, you know. I feel like you should embrace it and you should recognize that you came a long way or you are growing, you know. I see it like that. It's just a little reminder on my ankle. And my fourth and last tattoo is my back, and I can show you this one because I'm just right here. Okay, so I'll also insert a photo, but don't mind my tan line, okay? But this is my back tattoo, and it says, "What is real shall prosper," okay? I've actually seen this quote, and it was tweeted by XXX. He was one of my favorite artists. I'm like, damn, that's not real. It just really stuck with me, and it reminds me of those quotes that are like what is meant to be will be, you know? Like, if it's meant to be, if it's real, that's the parallel, it will be, or it will prosper, it will grow, it could be like something beautiful, you know? And I just took it and I just applied it to life, like friendships, relationships, jobs, I don't know, careers, just your life, you know? And it just reminds me, like, if you're real with yourself, then things start to fall in place. Tattoo, Rebecca and this, my back tattoo, are my favorite tattoos that I have. But the only thing that upsets me about my back tattoo is I was so excited about it. Like, I just love the quote. I really love it. And I was so excited to get it. I spent half an hour picking out a font. I could not decide. So while my tattoo guy, who I've gotten all my tattoos by, was like setting up the room, I'm going through pages and pages and pages of fonts on this computer, and I finally find one that I liked. Like, finally. It was all thin and very like wispy, like loopy L's, loopy H's, you know, like stuff like that. Very thin, very pretty, like writing. And I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm anxious, you know, just different feelings. And I went with my friend, and he put it on my back, and we kind of talked about, like, does it look centered, does it look straight? And you know, I'm looking in the mirror, so I couldn't really tell. It wasn't that bad. It kind of hurt, I think, over here on the bone. Probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10. It's only going through a few layers of skin, where piercings, you know, pierce all the way through. It's not bad in comparison, you know? It actually wasn't until I got home that night when I was taking a picture and I looked at it that I realized the font was not what I asked for. I said, you know, like, I really wanted it loopy and wispy, and then I do like how it looks. It's just not what I wanted. The L's, you know, are just like an L. I don't know. It's actually kind of like weird. It's kind of like that. So it's just not what I wanted in that aspect. Some letters are connected, some aren't, and I don't really see how it could be fixed. And I also did like want it thinner. I don't know, but I do really love it. It's still my favorite. Sometimes I get a little upset because I did like the quote so much that I just really wanted like a really nice piece. I just feel like I can't complain, and I do like it still, you know, especially like with the meaning. So yeah. Okay guys, that was my body modification videos. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment if you have any questions about any of my tattoos or piercings. I don't know, maybe I can answer some questions, but I'm definitely not a professional, so take what I say lightly, okay? So like, comment, and make sure to subscribe, please and thank you. And I will see you guys in my next video.